Hello and welcome. Join me as we journey into the heart of Norway, where ice and time have sculpted breathtaking fjords. We'll explore 5 of the most stunning fjords, each with its own story and character. Let your imagination set sail on these serene waters and feel the epic scale of nature's masterpiece. This is Norway's magnificent fjordland. Our journey begins in Geirangerfjord, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and nature's grand theatre. Here, the landscape unfolds like a living painting, each brushstroke shaped by the forces of time and nature. This is a place where the wild beauty of Norway is distilled into its purest form, inviting travelers from around the globe to witness its majesty. Sculpted by ancient glaciers over thousands of years, its emerald waters wind through towering cliffs that rise almost vertically, often shrouded in a mysterious ethereal mist. The air here is crisp and invigorating, carrying the scent of pine and the promise of adventure. Every glance reveals a new detail, a hidden cove, a sheer rock face, or a fleeting rainbow in the spray. Waterfalls are everywhere. Most famously, the Seven Sisters. 7 streams plunging over 250 meters, their white ribbons tumbling down the dark cliffs in a mesmerizing display. The sound of rushing water echoes through the fjord, a constant reminder of the power and persistence of nature. And across from them, the suitor, forever courting the sisters, stands as a symbol of the legends that have grown from these waters. Local folklore weaves tales of longing and romance, adding a layer of magic to the already enchanting scenery. Legends and geology intertwine here, giving every feature a story. The rocks themselves are ancient storytellers, their layers revealing secrets of the Earth's distant past. Each formation, each curve of the land, is a chapter in a saga that began long before humans arrived. Imagine sailing these tranquil waters, dwarfed by cliffs and surrounded by the crisp scent of pine and waterfall mist. The silence is profound, broken only by the gentle lapping of water against the boat and the distant roar of waterfalls. It's a journey that stirs the soul and awakens a sense of wonder. Abandoned farmsteads like Skagefla cling to impossible ledges, silent monuments to human resilience. These farms, once bustling with life, now stand as reminders of the people who dared to carve out an existence in this dramatic landscape, their stories etched into the stones and timbers left behind. Every bend reveals a new dramatic vista. Light and shadow play across the mountains, changing the scene from golden morning to glowing sunset. The fjord transforms with the hours, each moment offering a different mood, a new palette of colors, and a fresh sense of awe. The experience is immersive, the cool spray on your face, the taste of fresh mountain air, and the feeling of being utterly present in a place untouched by time. The distant cry of seabirds echoes off the cliffs, adding a wild soundtrack to the serene landscape. Their calls remind you that this is a living, breathing ecosystem, teeming with life, both seen and unseen. The ancient stillness of the mountains surrounds you, a sense of timelessness that puts everything into perspective. Here, the worries of the modern world seem to fade away, replaced by a deep connection to nature. Geirangerfjord is a living museum, its cliffs telling stories of immense pressure and slow, relentless carving. Each striation in the rock is a testament to the power of ice and water, a geological record of the Earth's ever-changing face. To visit is to collect a memory that lasts forever, a place of natural grandeur that humbles and inspires. It's a destination that leaves an imprint on your heart, calling you back long after you've left its shores. It's a jewel not just for Norway, but for the world, a treasure to cherish, to protect, and to pass on to future generations, so that its beauty and stories may endure for centuries to come. Next, we enter Nærøyfjord, another UNESCO site offering a more intimate, dramatic experience. Just 250 meters wide at its narrowest, the fjord feels like a secret waterway, mountains soaring 1,700 meters above. Waterfalls streak the sheer cliffs, and the silence is profound, broken only by gulls or distant cascades. Tiny villages like Gudvangen nestle at the water's edge, timeless and sheltered by the peaks. Kayaking or sailing here is pure peace. The water mirrors the sky and mountains, every paddle stroke sending ripples through a perfect reflection. Each turn reveals a new composition of rock, water, and sky, as if you're exploring a hidden path into the Earth's core. The changing light and dramatic shadows create a sense of discovery and introspection. Wildlife thrives. Seals bask on rocks, porpoises break the surface, and eagles soar overhead. Nærøyfjord is a sanctuary, a place to reconnect with nature and find perspective. Its beauty whispers, drawing you in with tranquility and awe. Now we meet the monarch, Sognefjord, the king of the fjords. Stretching majestically through the heart of western Norway, Sognefjord is more than just a body of water. It is a living legend, a natural wonder that has shaped the land and the people for thousands of years. At 205 kilometers long and plunging to depths of over 1,300 meters, Sognefjord is Norway's largest and deepest fjord, a geological titan carved by the relentless force of ancient glaciers. Its sheer scale is almost unfathomable, with cliffs that rise dramatically from the water and valleys that seem to stretch on forever. Sognefjord is not just a single channel, but a vast network of waterways. Its many arms, like the breathtaking Fjord and the narrow UNESCO-listed Nærøyfjord, branch off from the main fjord, each with its own unique character and story. These side fjords are like fingers reaching deep into the mountains, creating a labyrinth of water and rock. Along its shores, wild grandeur meets gentle pastoral beauty. Rolling hills and fertile plains unfold beside the water, dotted with charming villages like Balestrand, where ornate wooden hotels recall a golden age of travel. Here, the landscape is both dramatic and inviting, a place where nature's power is softened by human touch. Life along the fjord is a delicate balance between humanity and nature. Small communities have thrived here for generations, adapting to the rhythms of the water and the land. Fishermen, farmers, and artists all find inspiration in the ever-changing light and the breathtaking scenery that surrounds them. Further inland, the fjord stretches toward the mighty Jotunheimen Mountains and the vast Jostedalsbreen Glacier, the largest in mainland Europe. These icy giants feed the fjord with glacial meltwater, connecting the high mountains to the deep sea in a continuous cycle of renewal. The glacial meltwater gives Sognefjord its distinctive milky green hue, a color that shifts with the seasons and the weather. This unique tint is a living reminder of the fjord's ancient origins, shaped by ice and time, and of the powerful natural forces still at work today. As you travel from the mild oceanic coast to the more continental interior, the climate changes dramatically. This shift is reflected in the vegetation, which ranges from lush forests and orchards near the sea to sparse, hardy plants in the highlands. The way of life here adapts to these changes, with traditions and architecture shaped by the land. The famous Flam Railway, one of the steepest train lines in the world, descends dramatically to the fjord's edge. This engineering marvel offers passengers breathtaking views of waterfalls, mountains, and the sparkling water far below, a journey that captures the spirit of adventure and ingenuity. Sognefjord is alive with movement. Ferries, boats, and kayaks glide across its surface, connecting communities and carrying travelers on unforgettable journeys. For centuries, this fjord has been a vital artery, sustaining life and culture along its winding shores. To experience Sognefjord is to witness the grand scale of nature's design, a living, working fjord that tells the story of Norway's heart. Here, every ripple, every cliff, and every village is part of a timeless narrative, where the past and present flow together in one of the world's most awe-inspiring landscapes. Our fourth stop is Geirangerfjord, often called the Orchard of Norway. This breathtaking region, nestled between dramatic mountains and the deep blue waters of the fjord, is a place where nature and tradition intertwine in the most enchanting way. Its fertile shores burst with life, especially in spring when fruit orchards explode in a riot of white and pink blossoms. The air is sweet with the scent of apple and cherry flowers, and the landscape transforms into a living painting, drawing visitors from all over the world to witness this fleeting spectacle. For centuries, These sun-kissed slopes have produced apples, plums, pears, and cherries. Generations of farmers have tended these trees, their blossoms a fragrant celebration of renewal and hope after the long Nordic winter. The tradition of fruit growing here is deeply rooted, passed down through families who have shaped the land with care and dedication. Cycling or driving along the fjord during blossom season is like traveling through a dream. Vivid colors, deep blue water and snow-capped peaks all around you. The winding roads reveal new vistas at every turn, with orchards tumbling down to the water's edge and the mountains rising majestically behind. In summer, the trees are heavy with fruit, their branches bending under the weight of apples and cherries. The orchards become a patchwork of green and red, and the air is filled with the promise of harvest. In autumn, the leaves turn golden red, mirroring the fiery sunset on the water. The landscape glows with warmth, and the crisp air carries the scent of ripe fruit and fallen leaves, signaling the end of another fruitful season. Farm stalls line the roads, offering fresh fruit, homemade jams, and local cider, a delight for all the senses. Stopping at these stalls, you can taste the essence of Hardanger in every bite and sip, connecting with the region's rich agricultural heritage. Above it all, the mighty Folgefonna Glacier looms, its ancient ice feeding rivers and waterfalls that cascade down the mountainsides into the fjord below. The glacier's presence is a constant reminder of the natural forces that have shaped this landscape over millennia. The contrast between the vibrant, life-filled orchards and the stark, icy glacier is striking, a breathtaking tableau that captures the essence of Norway's wild beauty and resilience. Waterfalls like Voringsfossen and Steinsdalsfossen add drama to the scene, their thundering cascades echoing through the valleys. At Steinsdalsfossen, you can even walk behind the curtain of water, feeling the cool mist on your face and the power of nature all around you. Geirangerfjord is gentle grandeur, a landscape of abundance, color, and taste, a living poem written in water, rock, and blossom. Here, every season brings its own magic, inviting you to slow down, savor the moment, and lose yourself in the beauty of Norway's orchard paradise. Our final chapter takes us to Lysefjord, the Fjord of Light, known for its raw power and adventure. Its sheer granite cliffs rise over 1,000 meters, creating a wild, primordial landscape. Preikestolen, or Pulpit Rock, juts out 604 meters above the fjord, a heart-stopping viewpoint reached by a challenging hike. Standing on its edge, you feel on top of the world, the fjord stretching far below. Further in, Geirangerfjord, a boulder wedged in a mountain crevasse, offers a daring photo op for the brave. The hike to Geirangerfjord is demanding, but the views are spectacular, and it's a hotspot for base jumpers. From the water, the cliff's true scale is overwhelming. Pulpit Rock appears as a tiny ledge high above. The Lysebotn Road, with its 27 hairpin bends, snakes up the valley wall, an engineering marvel. Mountain goats navigate the cliffs, true masters of this vertical world. Lysefjord challenges you physically and mentally, offering breathtaking views, thrilling hikes, and a profound connection to nature's wild spirit. Our voyage through Norway's 5 magnificent fjords comes to a close. We've sailed mirrored waters, stood beneath waterfalls, and looked out from sky-high cliffs. Thank you for joining this exploration of nature's cathedrals. If you enjoyed the journey, please consider subscribing to support more adventures. Which fjord captured your imagination? Share your favorite in the comments below. Until next time, keep seeking wonder in our world. Farewell, and may your travels be filled with awe.